This is drops in the bucket, lesson 3. We're going to start up here at 1. And again, I see 1, 2, 3 groups, and in each group, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I see 3 groups of 4. And again, we're going to go vertically. So I'm going to circle, loop all the groups vertically. And I'm going to count the groups. So 1, 2, 3, 4. This time I have 4 groups, and there are 3 in each group. So again, you can see the factors just flip-flop, and the product stays the same. So again, we're going to go backwards. So we're going to go this way. 12 divided by 4 into groups of 4 would be 3 groups. And 12 divided into groups of 3, we would have 4 groups. All right, number 2. 5 plus 8 is 13. Carry the 1. Again, I'm going to erase those little lines up above there. Give me more room. 8 plus 3, so 8, 9, 10, 11. 2 plus 1 is 3, and 6 stays the same. So 6,313. You can't take 4 away from 1, so I'm looking over here now. So I have to regroup, so that leaves me with 3 and 11. So this time, definitely, so that's 7. You can't take 5 away from 3, but 5 away from 13 is 8. And you can't take 5 away from nothing, but 5 away from 10 is 5. And now 5 take away 4 is 1. So 1,587. So now we're looking at the weeks and days. 6 plus 4 days, remember always start with the days, is 10 days. But remember, we need to take away a week's worth of days, and that's going to leave us with 3. So I'm going to take this week's worth, and I'm going to bring it up here and add it to there. And so now I'm going to erase all that. Clean it up. And that left us with 3 days. We had 10 days, and we took away a week's worth. We took away 7. That leaves us with 3. And now we have 6, 7, 8, 9. We have 9 weeks. All right, money. Again, we're going to turn this into $5.90. That's still $6. So 10 take away 7 is 3. 9 take away 1 is 8. Bring the decimal point straight down. And 5 take away 5 is nothing. So we have 83 cents. Actually, we have no dollars and 83 cents. So over here, multiplication. Again, remember, we're going to start with the 2. Go straight up. So 2 times 9 is 18. 2 times 2 is 4. Plus 1 more is 5. So 2 times 29 is 58. All right, 3. It says to separate the 12 into 2 equal sets. So again, we're going to separate those into equal. Now, I'm just looking at it, I can think that that's about the midline. So I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on that side. So 12 divided by 2 is 6. I didn't loop those this time, did I? So half of 12 is 6, right? Because there's half. I had to do it. I had to loop them. And there's half. Half of 12 is 6. All right, number 4. All of these inches have been cut into 4 pieces. And if we start at 0, the A has gone 1 out of 4 hops on that first inch. B, starting again back here at 0s, B is 1 whole hop, 1 big hop, and then 1, 2, 3. So 1 big hop and 3 out of the 4 little hops. We call that 1 3/4. C is at 1, 2, 3, 4 big whole inches, and then 1, 2 of the 4 of the next inch, which is 2/4 is really the same as halfway, because remember that line right there is halfway between the 4 and the 5. All right, it says put a D at 6. Well, we can just put a D right above 6. We don't need to do anything more than that. All right, looking at number 5, $29.95. So we're saying, is it $29 or $30? So if this was the 50-cent line, 95 cents would be way up here somewhere. So you can definitely see it's closer to $30. All right, number 6, how much money is this? So again, I'm going to put the values of the coins above. That's a nickel. That's a different looking nickel. And then these are quarters, quarter, So we're going to start with the quarters, and I'm going to cross them out as I count them. So 25, 50, 75, and then 80, 81, 82. So that's 82 cents. All right, polygons. Polygons are made of they are shapes that are made of straight lines. What is the perimeter of this polygon? So again, I'm going to start, and I'm going to go all the way around like that until I get all the way back to my dot. So I'm going to write the amounts: 5, 12, 9, 8, and 7, and I'm going to add all those up. So 5 plus 2 is 7, 7 plus 9 is 16, 16 plus 8 is 24, and 24 plus 7 is 31. Wow, that was a lot. So 3 plus 1 is 4. So it is 41 inches all the way around. The perimeter is 41 inches all the way around. All right, number 8, we're looking at the time. Show the same time on both clocks. So remember, we always start with the minute hand. And I know that this is 25. If I start at 12 and I count 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and then one more would be 26. And then I look at this hour hand, and it is between the 3 and the 4, so we know we're in that 3 o'clock hour. We're 26 minutes into that 3 o'clock hour. So it is 26 minutes since it was 00, since it was 3 o'clock. All right, number 9. I forgot to circle number 7. Number 9, which weighs about a pound? So we've already talked about this. Remember, a slice of cheese, that was about an ounce. We had that before. And this is just like number 1, isn't it? A gallon of milk is a little bit more than 8 pounds. So this is a can of soup. A can of soup is about a pound. All right, number 10. This square has been cut into 2 parts, so it is 2 parts, and only one of those is shaded. And so there we go. 1/2 is the same as 4 out of 8. All right, so that's drops in the bucket, lesson 3.